Today we are talking about Minions and Monsters. Did we like it? Did we hate it? The 15-minute rule, the IMDB game at the end, and any fun facts we have in between. So this is a spoiler review. Right, so like this kind of content, want to see more, like it, subscribe. Noah, today we saw Minions and Monsters. You've seen all of the movies multiple times, right?
Yes.
What would you say before this one came out was your favorite Minions movie?
The one that's called Minions.
Okay, better than Despicable Me.
How could you forget that?
How many Minions movies are there?
Some like to say 7, but I like to say...
6? Sorry.
I like to say there's 5.
Oh, okay.
Because Rise of Gru doesn't count, and neither does Despicable Me 4 because they suck.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hot take.
I don't like cockroaches.
Was that like a main plot point?
Yeah, literally the main villain was a cockroach dude.
Ugh, I hate that.
Hey, it was like a hybrid. He had a human head and a cockroach body.
Brother,
First question for you, Noah. Does this movie pass the 15-minute rule?
I liked it more in the first half, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, because after they got to the movie set thing, it stopped being Minions and Monsters, and it started being Minions Meet the Movies.
It was like a movie about making movies. Sorry, we were inside of
That
this
was a really close lightning strike.
local ice cream shop, and we're inside this inside seating, which is like giving very liminal vibes. We'll probably post a video of what it looks like in here. It's actually very liminal, kind of creepy. There's nobody in here, so
Yeah, and it's like such a small room.
personally, did not love the opening at all. 15-minute rule, yes, it does pass the 15-minute rule for Noah. No, it does not pass the 15-minute rule for me. I did not care for it starting off with a giant Cyclops getting something shoved in his butt, and like they moved the booty cheeks. I'm sorry, but they did, and it was gross and weird, and I did not like it.
Wait, let me say something. I didn't like that part either.
It was weird.
I like the concept of them.
Yeah.
traveling.
The concept of falling on something sharp is funny inherently, but tell me some things that you liked about the movie.
There was a little bit of inconsistencies I saw throughout the movie.
Okay.
Because I've seen all of them so many times. I like the idea of Minions going from boss to boss. It was the original idea of the Minions, that they want to serve the most despicable master ever.
Right.
But there was inconsistencies. The way that they discovered their like signature look was different than in the Minions movie. Like
Oh yeah, you were saying that. You mentioned that. You're like, Dad, that's not how.
I don't, but I think
look.
I think I know why actually. So I'm not as mad now.
Why?
I think it's because there's multiple tribes of Minions.
Oh.
So I think that the Minions in the first Minions movie was not the same as this one.
Yeah. Also, I was thinking that the whole movie was like a movie, like a Minions movie, because at the end they had all the characters come in. They're like, oh, we're
Yeah, I think that
all
was
fine.
the joke.
So it was a movie representation of how they got that outfit, but in reality is what happened in the older movies.
Yeah,
That's what my thought was.
It was a Minion. It was a movie.
It was a movie of movie. It was a meta movie. I was surprised by some of the actors that they pulled in for this.
They had George Lucas playing himself in the movie.
They just randomly had George Lucas.
Like even for just a tidbit, but it was funny.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, George."
They had him like trapped in a little cage where like a wax thing should be.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, can I have my cell phone?" And they're like, "No, we know you'll just call for help."
It's kind of funny. Where would you rank it amongst the Minion movies?
It's gonna have to be just above Rise of Gru.
So what's the order from worst to best?
Worst to best. Worst 4,
Okay.
and then Rise of Gru,
And Rise of Gru.
and then
Minions and Monsters.
Minions and Monsters, and then 3,
Okay.
and then 2. No, actually, and then 1, and then 2,
Okay.
and then Minions.
Oh, okay. Good
That's my
order.
scale.
I like that scale. Very cool. Let's see if there's any fun facts that we can learn about this movie. Yeah, I was surprised they got. I was a teenager at a different time, and what was popular with the cool kids was a little show called South Park, and I thought it was kind of crazy that they had, which you're not allowed to watch, that they had Trey Parker
Hypocrite.
playing the. Well, I was older than you, first of all, and second of all, it's wholly
How much
inappropriate.
older?
Much older.
So you weren't a kid then.
Second of all, it was crazy that they got Trey Parker to play a role in this movie because, I mean, he's a great voice actor just in general. But they got him to play the Cthulhu character, which I thought was like a perfect fit for him. So that was really fun. I liked that a lot. And Jeff Bridges, I mean, and Jimmy Moynihan, who I love. Derek Comedy, for those who know. I like to look up fun facts about movies after I see them.
I know that it was a modern kids movie, but it was just a little bit too obnoxious for my taste.
There was a little bit too many.
Yeah, there was a lot of butt jokes.
A lot of butt jokes. Like, I get that butt jokes are funny, but at what point do I have to be like, what is your deal with the butts? Can we...
Yeah, people were getting stuff shoved in their butt a lot.
Like, a lot. And I'm like, okay, relax with the butt stuff. There are other jokes.
I like the joke. One of the minions invented Legos.
Yeah, that was funny. That was probably my favorite part. The Legos joke was really, really
Yeah,
funny.
but I don't like how he had a stack of Legos that just went all the way up an ogre's butt.
Yeah, that was really uncomfortable and weird way to start the movie. It wasn't really funny. None of the kids in the theater laughed. There were a bunch of kids and none of them laughed at that. When he sits, his like butt cheeks spread apart. And
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, like, why
not
such
having
an
that
intense
much.
visual for this gag? What do you think?
Yeah, I guess
Let's
so.
see if there's any fun facts. Right, so George Lucas's first cameo since Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. He was in Revenge of the Sith?
Who did he play?
What was George Lucas's cameo in Revenge of the Sith? They're just telling me this now, just finding out about this now. This is big news.
We're going to get eaten
big
alive.
news.
Dad, stop.
Noah's getting very frightened by this. It is actually storming pretty hard outside, I have to say. Which is like a perfect, we should do this in black and white. It'll be like
Is it flooding?
no. But we should do like black and white, so it's like a perfect, like very monsters. Also, the story of the monsters, I thought that's not real.
So they're saying he was some blue alien,
What?
like who appeared for just a second.
The opera scene, he was in it. They're saying that George Lucas was in Revenge of the Sith playing this character. That's not real.
That's gotta
That
be
looks
fake.
like AI. That looks fake. All right, anyway. Also, for a movie called Minions and Monsters, I feel like they did not focus enough on like the different
Yeah, and when they
classic
did,
monsters.
you know what? I just want to say, kind of like the design of like the giant Irene monster.
Yeah, that was actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
It was cool. It was.
I also
really
love
good.
the like Dort, the alien guy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we didn't even talk about Dort.
Yeah, he was so cool.
What a great character.
You know what?
I liked
if I
that
want
character.
one costume for Halloween, it's gonna be that costume.
Dort costume.
Yeah, Dort costume.
Heck yeah.
I was
That's a
seeing
good
the whole
idea.
movie. I know he looks like just some lame-o dude who's
Yeah.
pretending to be an alien, but I always had the feeling that he was an alien. There was a few scenes in the first Minions that they had monsters in.
Yeah.
Like Dracula. They had Dracula. That would have been fun. Or like the T-Rex. That would have also been pretty fun.
All right. So let's see what else. Fun facts. You want to read one?
Mary of the Minions, presumably named after famous Hollywood directors, including
Many
oh
of the Minions.
yeah, I remember that. I remember there was this stupid black and white noir detective movie
Yeah.
where they found out that the Minions couldn't speak English, but it was like one of the Minions was named Humphrey, which is obviously a
Oh,
throwback
yeah.
to Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah. The characters Howard and Philip are an obvious nod to author H.P. Lovecraft.
Is
Howard
it?
Philip Lovecraft.
Ah. Oh yeah. So I remember there was this funny scene where they were running around the entire city,
Yeah.
right? And there was a ton of like throwbacks to classic movies,
Yeah.
like silent films.
Yep.
There was this Charlie Chaplin thing called Modern Times where they had this scene of him working in the factory.
Yeah.
And then he gets knocked into there like he does in the movie.
Wow.
It was
See,
pretty
there
funny.
is hope for the youth. They know classic silent cinema.
There was that scene, I know he wasn't, but it was just kind of reminding me of Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mr. Eastwood. That character kind of bothered me a little bit because he's supposed to be a desperado, like a cowboy, like a real hardened criminal, sort of guy. And he's afraid of the men. He's like, oh, don't hurt me running away.
No.
I get that he was an actor playing a desperado, but still, like, you're supposed to be tough. Like,
Yeah, you know what? I don't really like it.
Desperados are cool.
That was close.
There's a lot of thunder and lightning. We got to wrap up
No,
this
but I
review
saw
fast.
that in the parking lot. I literally saw it.
I don't know why this is a fact. The first Minions spin-off prequel film to have a male main antagonist. I don't know why. I guess that's a fun fact.
What? Oh, yeah, because the first Minions
That
movie,
lady.
there was the lady
Yeah.
who was Scarlet Overkill,
Yeah.
who was the main villain.
Who was the next one?
There's also Rise of Gru. That counts as a spin-off.
And who was the villain?
The villain was the lady from The Vicious Six.
Oh.
During the Hollywood Museum tour at the beginning of the film, numerous props can be spotted in the background. One of them is the hoverboard from Back to the Future 2.
That's pretty interesting.
That is.
We do love ourselves Back to the Future. Yeah. And then finally, this is a fun fact for you, Noah. During the monster invasion sequence, James drives a car with a license plate reading TS 1989. a nod to Taylor Swift and her album 1989.
I don't like Taylor Swift, and I will slap.
Computer, play Taylor Swift 1989. And then now we're going to voice over that song.
No, you're not.
Yes. Okay. Last thing we're going to do on the show, we're going to rate this movie on a scale of 1 to 10 on the International Movie Database. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best movie. Where do you think, what's your personal rating? And then what do you think everybody else is going to rate it?
My personal rating, I know it wasn't very high. It was number 5 out of 7 movies.
Yeah.
I liked the story. The animation was pretty good.
The animation was very good, actually.
No complaints about extra.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have to give it a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, okay. 6.5 is like the minimum threshold for movies that I think are watchable. So a 6 is like just below. It's like, would I watch that again? No. Was it okay? Probably. So that's a valid score. What do you think IMDb is going to give it? What do you think all the people that rate movies?
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a matter of,
Yeah.
maybe there's a lot of nostalgia attached to that.
Yeah.
So it might be ranked a little bit higher than me. Like, I'm going to say like 7 to 8.5. I don't think it's going to get a 9.
8.5 is way too high. I'll tell you right now, there's no way it's going to get. So you think a 7?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Noah's guess for IMDb is a 7. Me personally, I really did not like it that much. I'd even give it generously, I'm sorry, Noah, but 5.5.
That's fine.
I really didn't like, there were too many butt jokes, and it just didn't do, and the way they characterized the relationship between, who were their names?
James and
whatever the other one's name.
No, we need to know. We need to listen.
But they didn't do a very good job of making them memorable, because I can't even think the name of the character, and I just left the theater. Henry.
Oh, James and Henry.
Yeah. They made them like very close friends, which I guess was nice, but I felt like they were a little bit. What did you think about it?
I understand that's how close friends interact with each other a lot. That's how me and my friends interact with each other a lot. Chaotic, and to other people, it doesn't really make sense what we're doing.
IMDb is going to rate it 6.4 on IMDb. Let's find out. Drum roll.
I said 6.
6.6. Wow. That is higher than I thought. 6.6.
Wow.
Oh.
Wait.
And for laugh out loud, funny, originality, pacing, and writing. And it was great for being an animated movie, charming, physical comedy, individual performances, which I would tend to agree with. Should people go and see this movie?
That depends. If you're a parent and you want to take your 6 to 9-year-old out to see a Minions movie, and you want to be in theaters, and that's the only thing playing, sure, go see it.
Yeah, wasn't a huge fan of this one. Movies are back, but not this one. There you have it. Till next time.
Hello, everybody. We're in the back rooms. We're in a little safe house. We makeshifted it. I hope no monsters break in.
Today we're doing a review of Minions and Monsters.
Control yourself.
Sorry. We're talking about Minions and Monsters.
There
We're
are
talking about-
spoilers. If you don't like spoilers, don't watch it, but don't watch the parts you don't want to hear.